Welcome to day 3 of this India-England test. They almost lead by 100. What a ball to start things off. That is an absolute dream ball. Too good to even get a wicket. That has pitched and absolutely moved. Look at how far that has moved. That's pitched on off. Leaves him. If it hadn't moved that much, I think we would have got the outside edge. Misses, but that is probably going down the leg side, maybe even high. That just did not look out at all. This partnership growing a little too much. What an over this has been. That's the third time we made him play and miss. It's come back in a little too much. Ends up being a horrible delivery and rightfully put away. First runs, first boundary. Look at that. Look at where it was going. That moved like a proper off spinner. Leaves him and once again beats the outside edge. That's been hit. Oh my god, that is going a long way. Well, pass ball might just return here. This is been hit a long way. Proper hit. He's tried to go after it once again. Thankfully, this time the ball didn't go up. But even so, they'll get 4. That was absolutely slapped along the ground. Walks across, picks it over mid-wicket, one bounce into the fence. That is the third or fourth attempted lofted shot of the morning so far. It was actually a little too risky to play a flick. That was on off stump, still somehow works. And they'll get yet another boundary. They have started off in a rush. That's been cut off the front foot. We are leaking runs everywhere. And I don't even know what to do with the field because they are smacking us everywhere. Edged. And now for once the pitch is slow. Doesn't carry to fly slip. That's been hit again. A little too straight. And another one bounce boundary. 51 of 85. That's cut as well. Well, there's no stopping that. These balls are absolutely flying away to the boundary. No one has a chance to do anything. Hit. That was not that far away from square leg. Maybe a good jump and a tall fielder. We could have taken it. We'll bring up the 50 partnership. Wonderful. Edged. That goes along the ground. And away from fly slip. Well, this has not been a great start to day 3, has it? They're scoring at nearly 4 runs and over. Wait, did he open the face or was that an outside edge? Come on, how does that shot work? There was a full delivery on off stump and he's pulled it away. Now the pull, again not that far away from mid-wicket. Jump, dive, do something. There we go. Finally, it has come out of nowhere as well. That was timed and middled, but it was hit in the air for just a fraction of a second and will finally break this partnership because this was a frustrating start to day 3. It was annoying, but we'll finally put an end. Hopefully, we can pick up a few more wickets quickly. 72 of 99. Look at that strike rate. That has rocketed up. And once again, flicks a ball from outside the off stump. And yet again it works somehow. 51 of 82. 12 fours, at least no sixes. Try to go big with the turn. That's a good looking shot. Not the most well timed shot. But the result, we've seen that result a lot. They've strictly dealt in boundaries. Look like an inside edge, but I don't think anyone's going to stop that. We've not stopped a lot of balls. Yep, they should have been stopped. But we won't. Pretty good ball. But does not matter. Look at the ball go. Why do we even have fielders? They're not helping, not one bit. He's really tried to send that ball to the moon. This has been a brilliant display of baseball and it is not looking like it's gonna end any time soon. Another little pickup shot over the infield and yet again all our fielders are doing is running behind the ball and trying to bowl that good line. Look at that. There we go. That is the perfect ball. That was a dumb shot, but still good length right on middle stump. Thankfully it didn't turn too much because that would have missed off stump if it had turned. I think this is as plumb as it gets. That was a seriously stupid shot, no doubt about it, but also a great ball. Another one pretty quickly. This was also at that perfect length, but goes down the leg side a little too much. He picks it over the infield, but he hasn't picked it over the infield. In fact, taken at cover. What happened there? That's actually a pretty rare dismissal. It looked like he milled it. It looked like he was going to go for a nice one bounce four. But out of nowhere, cover jumps, faces almost the right direction and takes it. 71 of 111. Now we're picking wickets in a hurry. Well, this is probably the last batting partnership. Solid in defense. Beautiful looking defense. That's cut. I was just about to say they have started to slow down a little. Well, at least these balls aren't flying to the boundary ropes anymore. Pick up the ball, man. We've forgotten to do that. It's not like we've even been able to touch the ball a lot. Another little pickup shot, this time no fielder inside. It will go over everyone's head with the turn as well. Good length, so it's a pretty safe shot if he manages to get the timing right, which he has. That is a beautiful ball, but an even better shot. Just a little punch through extra cover. What a shot that was. They have played a lot of amazing shots, but that might be the best of them all. Comes back in, comes right into the middle of the bat and goes straight down the ground. Once again, our fielder is completely useless. That's been pulled and pulled in the gap. Is he running towards the ball? Well, he does, but still it won't be enough. Another pretty good ball. That wasn't timed that well, but unfortunately it falls in no man's land and will roll away for 4. We were in play there for a good while. If it was just a little squarer, he would have been gone. Flighted that up to the moon. Tries to go big, almost loses his leg stump, but the key word is almost. How do you manage to outside edge that? I was going down the leg side, probably should have been smacked away for 4. Another outside edge. We have not been very lucky when it comes to balls going to fielders' hands. It's always in the gap. Oh, that was so good. Almost got him bowled around his legs, but height saves him there. This pitch fast and bouncy. Had it skidded through, it would have been an iconic wicket. We would have probably got the middle stump as well. Let's see. Leg cutter, pitches around his legs and just comes back. Almost got the middle stump, so close. That might have gone between his legs, a slight misfield, but it won't matter because they have not even run a single. That's been pulled, dispatched. Well, at least with that ball you can play the pull, and if it works out, well, no problems. They've been pulling full length and good length deliveries, no problem against pace, against spin. Flighted it up again, but they have not been mistiming the ball a lot. We had another boundary, the lead now up to 240. How close was that? That was a proper outswinger. That's cut off the back foot, very fine, a very rare shot as well. It looked pretty great, but unfortunately we are on the bowling team. No, well, that is without a doubt the worst ball we have bowled all day. Thankfully it doesn't get punished. Pretty good delivery, block, and they're gonna go. This might be out, if not for the worst possible throw in human history. Try to go big, misses completely. That was full, that was straight. It did come back in sharply. That should be at least hitting leg stump. The umpire says no. Was there an inside edge? I think that's the only thing that can save him. Well, no inside edge. I think this is probably at least umpire's call. Impact is in line and the ball has come in a lot more than I thought. That was a proper reverse swinging in swinger. And again comes back in, goes between bat and pad. Another play and a miss, nowhere near the ball this time. They've built up some annoying partnerships this second inning. This is the latest of them and add 4 more to it. Shot. Pulls it back onto his body, but this does not matter. We need a wicket, not plays and misses. At least the run rate has dropped to 3.72. Another awesome looking cover drive. Might be stopped. No, will tease the fielder, but I am sick and tired of seeing these plays and misses. I want the outside edge and the outside edge to go to a slip fielder. Edged, and there we go. Finally, we'll break another frustrating partnership. This time at least they didn't score boundaries of every ball, but they have been stuck there for a long time. We'll break this partnership and bring in the bowlers more importantly. Proper test match dismissal. Nice thin outside edge and a good take behind. Solid in defense. Could not get more solid than that. Now we're going to be smacked away by number 8. No trouble whatsoever against pace. Good length and he just hit it over everyone's head. Bad ball, but it'll just be one and it will bring up 50 for Stokes as well. Of just 73, I thought it took a little longer. 10 fours. So they've not run a lot, have they? Another flick of middle and off. And it will work out. That to a flick, very fine. You gotta keep him on strike as long as possible. But if he keeps doing this, he might have to go for a defensive field for even number 8. Hit. Please don't be in the gap. We have 4 fielders on the boundary line in a test match and it has gone between 2 of them. Little too short, I think. I don't know what happened there. Did that go off the back of his bat? They're gonna just run 1. They have not run at all this on day 3. Punched off the back foot. It didn't even look like ball hit bat. He's standing up. It was skidding along. Let's see if it even got any connection. Pretty full ball off the toe. Misses, but he is clearly outside the line of the leg stump, showing all 3 stumps, and it is probably height on top of it. Oh, that's too good. That is way too good. That has gone between bat and pad. And again, inches or maybe even just an inch away from the off stump. Short ball, but skids through, but still not aimed at the stumps. That is another amazing shot. Even in game, watching a left-handed bat is just amazing. That's gone off the inside edge, but the result will be the same. That lead is now a little too much. 320 runs and they're still nowhere in sight to getting all out. Well, at least we can change something now. We get a brand new ball. Let's bring pace back in. Hopefully we get the outside edge, because I mean, if they keep batting for any longer, this match is going to be done in the 3rd innings itself. I already have a lead of 330 runs. At least we have to get them all out under 350. Look at that new ball. And the new ball is gonna go for a nice little ride to the boundary rope. No, it won't. 2 fielders, both of them tried their best to let that one go. Look at that, some swing, but still no outside edge. And another swing and a miss. The ball moved even more this time. That's been hit hard, and a new ball will only go faster to the ropes. Another swing and a miss. Why is he trying to send the ball Every ball out of the ground. Short, too short, not very well directed, and we'll gift 4 more runs. Now I don't even want to celebrate. He's played and missed so many times. This is not even satisfying. We've come close to the off stump, the leg stump, the middle stump, but we'll finally get the job done. 34 of 66, by far the luckiest innings. Look at that, simple, maybe came in just a little bit, not the greatest ball, but we've been bowling quite a few great balls that did not get a wicket. Lead now, about to go over 350. Actually, it'll go to 353, and he's still not stopping. This has actually been a pretty classic Stokes innings, batting with the tail. Misses, and of course when they miss, they are way outside the line of the stumps. That's been cut off the front foot. It's going to be a long chase, and it will indeed beat the extra cover fielder. Another really good ball. 90 overs they've batted. I still have 3 more wickets left in the bank. Solid in defense, and now they're gonna kick and run. Another plain a miss. Again going down the leg side. He's at least not been trying to swing the ball out of the ground. He's been playing like a normal tail-ender. That's been pulled. Well, I spoke a little too early. Now number 9 is going to show us his skills. Short ball, but at least taken behind the stumps. The lead is now way out of reach. 372. I don't even know how many they're going to stop at. Are they going to declare, or is this just going to keep going? That's been driven. A classy cover drive from number 9's bat, and it looks as good as anyone's cover drive. That's got the outside edge, but of course it is in the gap. They've also been very lucky, and we've also been kicking balls into the ropes. What are you doing? Have you just given up? Pulls a good length delivery off middle stump. VAI has gotten a little too good. Misses, but the ball might be missing the off stump as well because it pitched and straightened. Flighted up, nicely ball, inside edge. Had he middled that was 6 for certain. Tries to go big again, doesn't come off. 388 is more than enough, man. Declare. Tries to flick it fine, but the keeper will do his job for once. 100 overs, 364, and add another boundary. This innings, I don't know when it's going to end. We only have 2 days left to play. We might actually go for the draw if they keep batting for another 2 sessions. Straight drive. No stopping that. I don't think so. Save your legs. That might have actually got the crack or something because it has come in a little too much. And there's no way that's hitting the stumps. Let's go for the review and see how far down the leg side it goes. I have no hope of getting this. At least let's hope it'll be umpire's call. Well, it might actually be closer than I thought. Yeah, I thought it was going down a mile. I thought it was missing the leg stump by at least double that. Flicks it fine. Fine leg is not even moving anymore. Now the nice little flick all along the ground, and he'll move on to 135 runs. This has been, and oh, there we go, finally. And once again it has been middled, timed well. It has come out absolutely unexpected fashion as well. Look at that, middle, and at least he won't go for his double 100 now. We had given up all hope. 135 of 200 deliveries, a classic Stokes inning. Edged and gone. This has been by far the most annoying, frustrating day's play. It has been one-sided throughout, but in the last part. We've actually picked up 2 wickets in a single over. This might be the last over, or the next one will be the last. Let's see if we can get them all out. Well, that will be the end of day's play. We get them 9 down. Still, they are well on top. We need at least 426 runs. That is, if we can get that 1 wicket without them smacking us around some more. What are your predictions for day 4? And if the match goes to day 5 as well, let me know in the comment section below. Click the video on screen to see a high-scoring T20 match. Actually, much like this, we were smacking the ball all around the place. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.